Hello, clerks of session. I am making this video because we are changing the way that we're doing our session minutes review just a little bit, and I also wanted to offer a brief refresher about the review. So the only addition to this new sheet is a column marked R, which is for the reviewer. So this is just to help in the actual review. If this is your first time doing a session minutes review, the way that it works is that you would fill out this form, this first page of the form, prior to coming to the review. Now you would take with you your minutes, and you would also take other documents like your Manual of Administrative Operations, your Misconduct Policy, and your Protection Policy. You would bring those along with you. You might also bring your registers, but that isn't strictly necessary. So you would fill this out with the page numbers that would exemplify where you had fulfilled each of the criteria for proper minutes by Robert's Rules and by the Book of Order. So most of these have Book of Order citations which show that they're things that are required by the Book of Order, which you can look up if you'd like. So you would, before the meeting starts, for instance, put the first page of each month's minutes, or each meeting's minutes here under page number. And then when the reviewer is looking at them, and you would also select yes or no, do you have this, do you not? And then when the reviewer is looking at them, you can check, not you, but the reviewer would check under R if you had them, and if you had them filled out correctly and it was what the reviewer was looking for. So it actually displayed the date, time, place, quorum, type of meeting, etc. So that's the new column. The rest is going to go just like it did last year. The second page is going to be filled out at the meeting, at the review meeting, or when you meet with another clerk of session. So this is filled out by the reviewer, not by the clerk who is doing their own minutes ahead of time. This is filled out later. When this is completed, you'll make a recommendation, that is, the reviewer will make a recommendation about the minutes if they are to be recommended without exception, and that means everything is within normal parameters. So there's nothing worrisome in the minutes. Maybe they didn't have exactly 100% of things, but more or less things are okay. These minutes and records are recommended for approval with exceptions as noted. That would be if there is a major item like there was no audit done that year, or they're missing a protection policy, something like that, and they're missing it and they're not working on it, then that would be something to check for. Minutes and records are recommended for approval with exceptions. And then assistance from the presbytery could be helpful in order to improve record keeping. That would just be if there were a new clerk or someone had had some problems with some of the foundational principles of minutes or something like that, then would be the appropriate time to check that box. And I would make my own determination to approve with or without exception, sign it, stamp it, and return it to the church who was being reviewed. So if you have questions about that, or if you have suggestions about how we might make this process better, please do email and let me know. Otherwise, I hope to see you at one of the review sessions. Thanks.